Come on. Boy, I'm nervous for this nigga.
You know the rules in the dressing room? Obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. In case of a knockdown, go to the corner I tell you to go to. Wait for me to call you out. Any questions? Touch him up. Let's go.
Okay, for the second time tonight, there will be no glove touching.
I'm nervous for this nigga.
Much like FaZe Jarvis, looks like he is all business.
Absolutely. It's going to be interesting to see if YouTube can go for and out.
They meet in the middle of the ring extremely quickly. Both of them seem like they're putting the pressure on.
Oh, big right hands by DDG.
DDG closing the
all right, now.
I would like him to keep a little bit in his range, not so close, and he can capitalize and throw the most power.
Paige, what do you see from their stances and their initial pressure?
He's not going to touch you. Come on.
They both have a low stance. They got their head low. They're both getting a little overextended, right? Rushing forward when they're throwing punches. If they keep their feet underneath them, they're going to have more power. And
there you go.
We're going to see the knockouts.
Come on.
Big right hand by DDG.
Man, that shit.
One thing these fighters need to stop doing is turning their backs.
We've seen that. Number 3 tonight, right?
Come on.
Yeah, you're going to see that.
Hit his ass. Come on. Feed him, bro. Feed him.
DDG, I do like his head movement. I like his foot movement.
The fuck you playing with this nigga for?
Out of the gate, in the first minute, looked like the more experienced fighter.
Stop playing with this nigga, bro.
Fast on his feet. It's amazing how fast he is.
Yeah. Come on, tuck your shit.
Out there really quickly, right? And that jab, a lot of fights.
Bro, look at this nigga, bro. He don't want to fight. Beat his ass.
Having something in your opponent's face so
Okay.
they can't hit you.
Well, he's also avoiding these punches too.
Good.
He's backing up, getting out of the way of danger real fast.
That shit ain't enough.
It's very impressive.
You're getting in there.
It's great, like you said, he's getting out of the way, or he has his guard up and he's completely
Good.
protecting himself when he is in the pocket.
Come on.
Oh, DDG launching himself into Nate Wyatt. This the second of our 5 featured bouts here on pay-per-view at Social Gloves. Battle of the Platforms. Thanks for hanging out with us on a very muggy Saturday night in Miami.
Damn!
Right there.
Oh my God.
Know y'all heard that.
I think we got a little complaint out of Wyatt. He thought that was the back of the head, but if you're turning yourself, that doesn't count as a strike against your opponent. You turned into it, right?
Make him feel that shit.
Get a replay of that. I want to know.
That's right. That's the if you turn your back and someone hits you in the back of the head, that is your own.
But DDG ain't playing with this nigga, bro.
Everything he did in this round, that's all he's gonna do. He's scared.
Facts.
You come with some good right hands. Okay, you double the jab, and now instead of going to the head, go to the body.
All right, now don't be telling me no bullshit now. She tough. That ring card girl. Fine as fuck.
All you're gonna do, right hook, okay? Do not let him take you there. You spin out, right? And throw that jab. Throw it. He can't handle it. He comes in, sit on it, and throw that right knee.
Yeah, he get knocked out. He get knocked out.
All right?
That boy barely made the first through the first, my boy.
Corners, they're both very confident in their guy.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That was a culture move, right? It did seem like DDG looks like the more experienced fighter.
Scorekeeper tonight. What do you got after the first round, Foos?
Thanks for the secondary. I have here 10-9 DDG.
Come on.
I see him landing cleaner punches,
Come on.
and I can see this being stopped early.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with Fuzi there. It looks
There we go.
Overhand right.
Crack, sure you fucking with me.
Seems to be leaving Paige his head at a level that's easy to connect.
He is, and that's the thing. You don't want to have your head in one spot.
Come on.
It's not about
Come on.
where it is. It's about
He tired. Come on.
spot, and he's coming in and he's freezing in front of his opponent, and that's where the experience comes in. He doesn't quite have that head movement experience to know it's harder to hit a moving target.
He trying to knock him out, bro.
And if you're going to do that repeatedly, King, you're just going to get almost 15,000 fans have shown up here at Hard Rock Stadium, the site of the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes knocked off the San Francisco 49ers right here on this very field. And now, DDG.
Send the full link, Joseph. Don't just send me that shit. Send me the whole thing.
He just wasn't able to get his head out of the way after he throws his punches. Right in that hip position. He's got to get out of in front of the punches.
The first 88 count of this fight.
He trying to.
And Nate Wyatt has got to start moving around, guys. It just he's becoming a very stationary target. Siraj and Ryan Johnston to now, they've really given it all to us. Boozy, what's your scorecard looking like?
You know what? I got this going all the way to DDG right now through all 3 rounds. I don't think Nate's given him a lot of opportunity to showcase what he got. There's a lot of locking up and hugging going on. And
bro, he don't want to fight, bro.
Damn!
And now DDG once again getting
DD.
3 shots in on Nate Wyatt.
Yeah, Wyatt doesn't like this, right? That's why he keeps ducking his head really low. We're seeing these tie-ups. DDG needs to be moving backwards a little more, not so much forward. If he can move backwards and lure
Bitch
Wyatt
talking like she got a
in,
belt.
he would be able to get out of these tie-up positions that he keeps getting caught in.
Well, they didn't think this was going to go the distance.
If we do that shit, uppercut the fuck out of him.
Through the 4th, maybe it will.
And this very pro YouTube crowd page screaming for DDG.
Bro, these niggas is gonna fucking hug for a whole minute straight.
Getting tired, getting exhausted. And it's, you know what? If they have the will to win, we could still see a finish. But I'm hoping that they keep it
You
up
trying to
and
throw
they
it?
can keep their
Come on,
energy
nigga!
and give us an exciting
Fucking
finish.
fight!
Big breath
Fuck y'all got going on?
And finally, Nate Wyatt is able to throw one, but then he just covers up.
Cause he a
Yeah,
bitch.
that's the reason I feel like they had these 2-minute rounds for these guys. If you can train as hard as you can, what in the world he could be saying?
Left hook. If you use left hook, you catch him because he's dropping his right every time.
So you can see there in the corner one of the great trainers in boxing.
Legendary.
So Joel
Goddamn.
Diaz, Timothy Bradley.
Goddamn cranberry juice fire.
Oh, yeah, I mean, all
Take a deep breath.
Vargas, I mean, you name it, this man right here has trained them.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, it's amazing to see these YouTubers, like, they're not just grabbing some coach or whatever. They're trying to find the absolute best. You know, they got the fame, they got the money. They don't do this lightly. They do this serious.
Well, get your ass knocked out now.
Coach them, right? When I walk into a boxing gym, I have to prove to the coach that I deserve.
Either be
to be
eating,
there.
nigga.
These
Either be
guys did
eating.
something to prove to
Come
these
on.
coaches that they deserve to be there. They showed that they
Finish
were
this
real
shit.
fighters and they were invested
Let that
in their
TikTok nigga play
career.
with you, boy.
These coaches don't have to take on anybody.
That's a very, very good point. All right, here we go.
I don't know
Our
if
fifth
Edge
and
Johnny talks.
final round. Keith, that's a great point, too.
That bitch
The
laugh.
check clears. All right, does Nate Wyatt have anything left for DDG?
Damn!
Beautiful overhand right.
That is,
Bro, stop fucking hugging this nigga, bro.
Comfortable with that shot. Ducking his head. He continues to turn his. Wyatt continues to turn his head away, and that's why he.
But y'all niggas is sloppy as fuck.
The head shots, as he's saying.
All that fucking hugging.
the referee is pretty much had it at this point.
Yes, he has had it. Look at him.
Stop tying up, guys. And that's just sheer exhaustion, right? At this point, they got enough energy to throw one power punch, and then they got to hold on for dear life.
The referee kind of reminds me of a nightclub security guard. Right? He's just like, all right, you two, stop.
Bro, I just let their ass do that shit. Then they go, there you go.
John McCarthy, these refs look like fighters.
But you absolutely need someone big like this in this situation. These are not experienced, boxers. They haven't had boxing matches before. You know, they're not going to listen. You need someone that will make them listen.
He tired. Knock him the fuck out.
Seconds now, round number 5. Each fight tonight scheduled for 5 rounds, 2-minute rounds. Still to come tonight, our main event, Austin McBroom of YouTube and Bryce Hall of TikTok.
Well, you got
Bro,
to hand it to Nate.
he's hugging
I didn't think he was
hugging
gonna
ass
survive this.
niggas.
He absolutely did, and that's the thing, is he took a lot of punches, a lot more damage than I think he anticipated, but he sucked it up and he gutted through this fight.
And at this point, these two are just trying to get to the finish line. And the finish line looks like a DDG resounding victory.
The crowd is already cheering victory.
He got a few more punches to seal the deal
Bruh.
at the end of that fight.
That shit was weak as fuck. He won though, but damn. You said letting the nigga play with you like that.
We got the chains in full effect.
He was sticking his ass though. For sure.
Well, Nate Wyatt, he has the debonair movie star.
You got your headphones in, David?
For a
Absolutely.
TikToker.
Well, I mean, not right now. If you see, there's a lot of swelling.
Hey, I can talk about
Normally.
that. I have been cut open, bloodied up in fights. Bro,
But you never lose a fight.
That nigga is
You never
irritated.
lose
He
sitting
like,
here.
bro, what the
That's
fuck? This
right.
is wasting my damn time.
So the judges are still figuring
Hey, y'all want me to
out.
react
Now
to
we
videos
have
later,
a
bro? You know what I'm
decision.
saying? We can do that
Let's send it
also.
up to the ring.
You feel me?
Here are the judges' results for this sanctioned exhibition match. Lorenzo Hunt scored the contest 50-44. Coach Chuck scored the contest 49-45.
But this shit was
Keon
pointless.
Wilson scored the contest 50-43, with the combined scores putting the bout in favor of DDG.
Well, it's a very YouTube pro crowd here in Miami, clearly.
Yeah, titties.
And on a couple of those scorecards, Kate, the judges thought he had dominated 2 or 3 rounds with those scores.
Wow, unbelievable. I mean, it's shocking to see YouTube just win every single one of these matches. You know, four wins for YouTube right now. This one, I didn't know anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I
was
want to see
gonna
too.
go.
Namir.
We clearly know DDG
Namir
is
fight.
pretty good in that ring.
Let's take a look at the final punch
That's a
stats
big ass nigga he got right there.
presented by Stat Hero. Survived the
Bro,
game.
look at this shit, bro.
This is a
Nigga only landed 7 punches.
Unbelievable power punches, 35-7
I mean, no
total
damn
punches.
sense, bro.
Total punches, only 4. So only 5 of them were not power punches. Unreal.
He tried to knock that nigga out.
DDG is the victor. He's getting all of his ice on. He's getting all of his bling on. And momentarily, he will speak with Paige. Paige, go ahead.
All right, DDG, you are
Why
getting
did-
your hand wraps off and still. Congratulations on an amazing performance.
Does he
Do
date
you think
Ruby
he
Rose
was gonna go
still?
the full fight?
Honestly, I left the strip club last night. I wasn't even training for this fight. Hey, man. Jay, where my blunt at? I've honestly felt like, not to be funny or nothing, but I felt like he wasn't gonna last that whole time. It's a lot of respect to Nate.
You looked amazing. Honestly, coming from a professional fighter, you looked like you have been in the gym, you've been training. Can we talk about your coaching staff? You have some amazing coaches in your corner. Did you have confidence with them being there with you?
Yeah, Joe Diaz, he helped me a lot, sharpen up my skills. I'm excited for the win.
What's next for you, all right? You looked like you had a lot of fun. Can we see you in another fight? Can we see you in an amateur boxing match, a bare knuckle boxing match? What's next?
Honestly,
Bare knuckle.
this is like my finale on YouTube. I'm quitting YouTube for good. So this is my last little finale of this fight. One and done. Unless, the only way I'll step in the ring again if it's with a rapper.
A rapper? Do you have any rapper in mind?
I ain't got nobody in mind, but anybody that want to step to the plate, we get the bag right, get
I
the
can
promotion
see
right.
Wiz Khalifa's been training real hard. He's a fighter that I could see you match up against.
I'm with whatever, man.
That's it. All right. Congratulations. Amazing performance.
Thank you. Shout out to